My name is Michael Negron. I'm a husband, father of 2 great kids, and I was born and raised in Chicago. And I'm running for alderman of the 47th Ward because I believe that Chicago can and should work for everyone.
I live in the 47th Ward in North Center.
Coral and I have 2 kids.
A 4-year-old daughter, Juliana, a 2-year-old son, Jeremiah. I am from Chicago. I was born and raised here, raised in Humboldt Park, out in the west side. My Chicago story is a really common one. My parents both came to Chicago looking for opportunity. My dad moved here from Puerto Rico when he was a teenager. My mom came here when she was 19 from Guatemala. She overstayed her visa, was here undocumented, and lived in fear of immigration. But while she was here, she met my father. And so when she moved back to Guatemala, they got married and she was able to come back as a citizen. They believed in the country, they believed in the United States. Through the hard times, my dad lost his job in the early 80s and we were on food stamps. And the good times when we bought our first home and bought a bungalow out on the west side, they always had faith in the United States. I have been doing public service for most of my adult life. I served in the military. After college, I worked for President Obama on his campaign in New Hampshire and in Chicago. I worked for Elizabeth Warren when she was the head of a bailout watchdog. I worked in President Obama's administration.
And I'm proud to have spent the last 6 years working with the City of Chicago on issues like raising the minimum wage, investing in affordable housing, and expanding quality, full-day pre-kindergarten for those families that need it the most. Being alderman is about investing in our community. It's about bringing people together to build a community that you want to be. And here in the 47th Ward, that means investing in our neighborhood schools. That means having fast, efficient city services, infrastructure that works, wonderful parks, and safe streets. It means being a community that remains inclusive and welcoming to everyone. And we care about a Chicago where the American dream is open and accessible, no matter who you are or where you're from. I'm running for alderman because these issues are personal. Our kids are going to grow up here. My wife Coral and I are going to grow old here. No one's going to fight harder for their future or for yours.